yes, it depends. Because I've seen 70-year-olds where I'm like, oh, she could be like 50-something. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe. But
she has necrosis of the vagina.
Yeah, if she's like rotting away, sorry, I can't do it.
$1 million.
Oh, yes, obviously. Are you joking?
But your dick will get necrosis.
Oh, no. My dick's more valuable.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Also, what are you saying? What's wrong with you?
No one wants your dicks.
That's just mean. Like, it's just a mean thing to say to someone.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't want to hang out with you.
But the Jamaicans.
What? What are you talking about? Also, why are you just cradling my Bible and my towel? This looks sick. What are you doing? Like, get away from my towel, dude.
A summoner has reconnected.
Dude, I just ran it.
I'm surprised you're not bursting into flame.
Wow.
And it's, by the way, it's not because you're an atheist.
You sound like Olivia's dad right now. When he said that to me.
He did not.
Yeah.
He said that to you? In what circumstance did he say that? You're messing with me. He did not.
I wonder why I didn't like him.
He did not.
You did it in a jokey way. It was
That's
still a dick
so
thing.
funny.
It was still a dick thing
No,
to
but like,
say.
in what way though? Like, was it like comedically applied, or was he just like being an asshole?
Okay, if I had to remember, basically,
That's so funny.
I was at their house for a second, just for a little bit, and they basically were like inviting me to go to church with them on the weekend. And because I was trying to be, you know, a good boyfriend, I was like, yeah, okay. And he went, haha, don't. And for context, she stated to me clearly that they were unhappy that I wasn't
Or Christian,
a
practicing.
true Christian.
No, well, at that point, were you full on atheist, or were you
Yeah,
still
but
like
she wasn't
questioning?
telling them that.
Oh, okay.
She just told them I was a Catholic. And that was even too little Christian for
that
them.
it probably would have been better for you if she said you weren't even a Catholic. That's probably worse for some Christians.
I don't know about that.
Some Christians really don't like Catholics. Like,
Okay, maybe you're right, but I think if I said I didn't believe in God at all, they definitely wouldn't away. But here's the thing: I think they probably.
yeah, but the only thing that Christian people.
But anyway, here's what he said. I said, yeah, sure, I'll go. And he said, don't worry, it's not like you're gonna burst into flames when you walk in. And I was just like, ah. And my house like, what the actual fuck, man? Like, kind of a dick thing to say, right? Like, I know you're joking, but the implication is that, the implication is, the more I think about it, I guess it's like, the way I took it firsthand was, oh, did I lose this game?
No, you win this game.
The way I took it firsthand was, oh, this one sucks. The way I took it firsthand was like, oh wow, you're saying I'm gonna burst into flames because I'm not enough, because I'm not Christian enough. But now I'm like thinking like maybe he was like technically what he said was you're not gonna burst into flames. So maybe he was just being like, haha, you're like don't worry about bursting into flames. But the thing is, here's the thing, is I still kind of feel like it was taken that way because obviously that was not a worry of mine, right? So it implies that that's something that they thought contrived in their head, not me. Because I never, obviously I was like, okay, whoever said that? Whoever said I was gonna burst into flames? It kind of seems like that's something you're inferring. So, I don't know.
That's wild.
It is wild. And he was joking. He was
like
doing a dad joke thing
say,
where I think what he was trying to do was he was trying to comfort me into being like, hey, we know you're not like as religious, but we're trying to convert your ass, so like don't worry about it, you're gonna be fine, like you're not gonna burst into flames or anything. That's what I guess maybe he was trying to say, but the way I took it was way harsher and I was like very upset about it. And honestly, to this day, it's been so long, I honestly don't know what he actually meant, but I feel like, yeah, maybe if I want to be nice, he was just trying to be like, hey dude, like don't worry about it, you won't burst the flame. But based on what I knew about the family, it just felt different. I'm gonna do it.
getting a ton of your ass. You did a really good job of not dying to these ganks. Because this is like 2 and like less than like that's.
I don't really get hurt by ganks because I have this.
Yeah, you have to usually get out of jail free swinging here. You don't even need to flash.
Usually I'm just doing damage to them.
Yeah.
Unless they're like.
Well, that makes sense. I think Akshan's kind of a pain in the ass to gank, honestly. He's one of those characters. Lux, on the other hand, is extremely gankable. Which is why I'm kind of surprised he's jungle. But you have a jungle Riven?
You sure I win this game?
That is psychotic. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure.
Because I remember her sucking ass.
The Lux?
No, the Riven.
I'm like pretty sure.
I think we win here.
No, look, yeah, you're right. It looks like you mostly. That's good to display. They'll be like, oh, okay, he knows how to play his character. I can already predict some of the advice they're probably going to give you, though.
Probably gonna it's not.
I would.
No, that's fine.
No, it's not so obvious. It's too early. Like in one of these earlier games, I noticed you're roaming, and you're level 3 and your mid laner is level 6, and I'm like, that is a crazy level disparity. Like you're just not getting any experience because you're roaming way too early.
It's true, but I feel like a lot of times I am getting fucked.
I think there is times though when it could be really worth it. I just think sometimes it's not, and it has fucked you up because it's a risky. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Being greedy, it is a risky decision. You might. He probably doesn't have any. Yeah, I was gonna say she doesn't have any defensive. Nice kill. I also predict they're probably going to take issue with you standing still and artifacting the way you do.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure, but they might just fundamentally recommend trying a different champion. Because Akshan is like not the easiest champ in the world to play. And they're generally of the opinion of like, hey, if you really like a champion and you're good on them, then go ahead. But sometimes it's just better for like climbing through the earlier ranks with just simpler, easy to execute champions, focusing more on like the strategy of the game. And I gotta say, I agree with her advice. It helped me. When I swapped the team with a Mord, I jumped like 3 ranks like immediately. And same with Gwen.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. My teammates. I stopped playing bot because it's just like I with mid I can carry the game more.
I think it is way easier to carry in mid than bot. I think bot is one of the harder roles to find, honestly. Because you're going up against people who a lot of times will be queuing with a partner, and you don't have a good support partner most of the time. It's either me and I'm like alright, or I mean Cade's actually pretty good, but he doesn't play with me that often. So I wouldn't honestly bot is hard right now. I would stick with it. I think the easiest ones to climb with are mid and in some cases support, especially in higher elos. And I think the hardest is top and I think jungle and bot are fucking brutal too. I don't know, dude, that's psychotic. This Lux is driven. Although your decision is crazy, it's also crazy. Your jungle is more than time. Nah, your jungle is taking stuff. It's literally, you have no smite available. You have a lead. That's a Lux. You actually pop that.
Well, I'd rather have to take it than finish it. You've already taken it. It's not finishing.
I was surprised in the confidence you would be able to finish without her stealing it.
I just know this Lux is shit. At this point,
You know, actually, that's fair. She has been playing garbage. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. You're playing with an appropriate level of confidence. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, what the fuck is your rhythm doing? Yeah, that's bad. Don't do that. That's a crackhead decision. You don't need that. That doesn't help you. She's just taking farm. Like, look, your wave is just in the middle of the thing. She didn't accomplish that. If you weren't there to take the farm, you'd be fine, but you were literally right there.
Yeah, I think even in the moment I was looking at it, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's such a weird decision. Oh, that's the other thing. You do want to, like, not 100% of the time, but I have noticed sometimes you roam without clearing your wave. You lose a lot of gold that way. Like, this time you just pushed it first, which is, like, the way to go. Sometimes you don't do that. But so far, you're kind of just smoking on this thing. Yeah. Oh, this is fireball. They're so fun. Oh, she has no mana. Never mind. You got right.
Oh, yeah.
If she had mana, that might be fightable.
Okay.
But nobody died. What the fuck is Griffin Jungle? I don't have ever seen that before. That's such a bad.
To the shadows. The scoundrels hide.
You might be right. There's something Misfortune carry. Or I think you carry this game a little too.
No, I do carry this game. Misfortune also does, but she, with her,
One thing that's good is these guys are, their specialties are mid-jungle, so they will actually be able to like evaluate your gameplay based off of their specialty versus having to like, for me, they had to get like they hired a guy to do top stuff, so you're actually getting probably the best of their advice, which is nice. They didn't even have a top program when I started watching their content. It was like in the last year or so.
Still time. I mean, still.
This is pretty overwhelming already. Ooh, that's cold. You should not be sticking that. Your entire team in box hockey. Now backing in front of the minions is an interesting decision.
well, I ended up just saying, fuck it, I'm not going back. They hit me.
That's so funny.
I realized I had full health and full mana, so.
I don't know how much gold you have, but they might rush you for that. If you're not backing, you have like 2 months. Watch, I'm gonna do all this, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we're not interested. Yeah, I'd cry. I'm really surprised. I've never heard people having problems with it. It almost makes me wonder if maybe it was something to do with like, I don't know what it is.
Like, it honestly probably would have been faster, but it probably would have been easier for me to just log into my account on your computer and play the games on your computer and then just do that. just like,
Why the fuck didn't I do that? Oh my gosh.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh, jeez.
Sometimes I even sneak up on myself.
That would have been so much easier. You would have had to play 5 minutes. You think I want to do that?
I wouldn't have done it today.
Well, I need it today. Like, there not wasn't a solution. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna make it fucking wait. Yeah, so that's what I do this weekend. I don't want to be afraid. Especially when they're even giving me the time of day.
Look at that shit. Misfortune leaves.
What is this persona doing? What? Why did she not all in on the Zyra? Just be great. Just get bad. Oh, you're 4K gold up. Oh, they're fucked. They're fucked beyond belief. Oh yeah, this is the halfway point of the game. This doesn't even look like it was a close game. This was a stomp. I think it'll be a good variety because it's 5 auction games, 3 losses, 2 wins. So you got a little bit of your better gameplay, a little bit of your worst gameplay.
pisses me off is when I'm there and I totally revive someone by killing them and the person just kills them anyway. And I'm like, why didn't you just kill them? And I'm like, maybe they don't know that.
There was a time where I'm surprised you didn't spam ping as some of these games where it's you and Lux chasing a silence and you auto attack the silence kind of like this help. And then she just walks away. Like literally and then I could see him running around in vision and she's just focusing on the icon and that run. She just gave it away. Like that was a free kill. And I was like, James is a man of incredible patience if he didn't fucking lose it at that. Because you gave your all for that, and that should have been a kill, and she just let him go. And he stuck around, too. I was like, what the fuck, man?
But at that point, I was probably already broken.
crazy.
I didn't take that flower, dude. It's already broken, and I was like, oh, it's because my tower's been pushed. I was already broken, and I was just like...
You almost took your entire game back.
I was just like, fuck it.
I think you're trying to stick against the wall to stay invisible.
Look at him go!
Do you ever intentionally use your passive for the single shot, or do you mostly just double shot? Like if you cancel the second one, you get like a shield or something? You get something, I don't know.
You get a slight speed boost.
Oh, is it a speed boost?
Yeah,
You get something out of it.
Yeah, so it doesn't help me do damage.
I
It just
thought you
helps
got a
me
shield.
you get a shield for doing double.
Oh, it's when you do the double shot? Oh, okay. I had it backwards. Double shot. Okay. I went to look up Octron abilities. And oh, swing it. I went to look up Octron abilities and I didn't change it. I have no fucking clue why I did that.
Oh, yeah, I died from that. That pissed me off so much. I fucking Anyway, let me clutch your Bible some more. Oh, the Bible.
So you gain bonus movement speed with the second shot. Then if you break your mark, you get the pop of damage and the shield. Okay, I see. I haven't played Octron much, so I don't remember exactly how that worked. Yeah, you're kind of literally the strongest person on your team in this game. Your misfortune's not even doing that good. Maybe she's just sad. She's like the only person on your team that I'm never kill.
Palm in the wrist.
You never review it. It actually helps a lot. I started doing it. And you can be a lot more objective. You can go through something. Okay. That wasn't great, but at least you got a kill out of it. That was brutal. guys kind of gave a few shutdowns, so. I mean, he was fighting Tristan with the honor. That's not.
But he was trying to help the fucking
Brigands
the decision.
Yeah, who? That was pretty fresh. Or maybe she's a good one.
I was surprised when I could do this.
Yeah.
Without being...
You almost got it.
I was fucking mad. I mean, I'm working out, so...
Yeah, he actually got a neck bonus out of this, which is fun. Oh. We're sorry, it's nice to add a little less. I gotta say, it feels good in retrospect. Did I tell you what this fucking the woman who does payroll? Did I tell you what she did? So I'm in Alaska. My paycheck comes in. I pay all my bills, my things, all the people I need to pay money back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh, that's quite a bit of money left. That's odd. I'm used to being poor about now. That's strange. Like, I dropped rent and stuff. Like, this is weird how I still have hundreds of dollars more than I expected. And I called my dad while I was in Alaska. I was like, hey, did you, like, because I asked him, I was like, you advanced me a little bit of money on my last check so I could pay for a bill. Did you take that out? He was like, yeah, I did. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'm talking about your dad. I'm pretty sure. And when we get back, he's like, oh, I'm going to pay, like, I only take up half of this. So okay, that's nice, but still, it's just too much money. Like, this is not how much I should get paid for this. And we looked into it, and she paid me Chad's money, and paid Chad my money. So she dropped like 15 to 20 hours onto Chad's check before he signed it, and gave me a bunch of extra hours I didn't work. And then in retrospect, we had to go back in and literally like, so what she said, because she always gets really doing that stuff, which is a lot. She does this a lot. She's not very good, to be honest. But my dad works with her because her husband also works with him, and he is really good at his job. He does the taxes for his business and the stocks and stuff, right? So he like tolerates working with her because he's really good. But she was like, okay, well, in order for me to be able to get it right for like on the taxes, like the correct pay stubs and stuff, the correct information, I just need to hold the money back out and I'll send it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? How many people do you know who make barely above minimum wage going paycheck to paycheck are going to have enough money, more money than you just paid me after you... Like, no, I don't have that fucking money. I pay all my bills. Like, what are you talking about? I don't have an extra more than my standard paycheck just sitting in my account. And so I was like, here, I'll tell you what. You do the calculation for the math of the taxes difference. And since this is my friend who I know, I'll just Venmo the difference. And so that's how we had to resolve it. But once again, this bitch just fucked me over.
But technically, you're going to have to pay more taxes now because you got Chad's paycheck.
Yep.
That sucks.
She keeps fucking me over. It's crazy. I'm seriously going to attack her. If she does some shit like this again, I'm getting pissed off. Like, stop fucking with my money. I can't afford this shit. Oh, he's really mad because he's had his own problems with payroll and stuff like that. And this isn't the first time she's messed up, so he kind of like gave her a talking to. But. It was really a bummer because I did all my stuff and I was like, oh man, I finally made a good decision. I'm in the field. I'm poor again. Let's do it. He was like, I did lost back then. Like fucking $12,000 a check.
What the fuck is happening?
I didn't see it. Oh, that was just the funnel. She knocks you away from it. All over your camera perspective versus just having a lock camera like this, which I think is better. But this is fine. At least it's better than nothing. Sadly, this place doesn't do that, honestly. I just realized they have the things now. Oh.
We're trying to exercise, man. It's my day to relax.
But you want me to get off my ass and go to the fucking mall?
Go do something, not exercise. Let's go bowling. Let's go to the bars and fucking assault somebody. Oh wait, I just realized that sounded like I meant. I meant like punching somebody.
You didn't like barf.
I did not mean what that sounded. Oh my god!
You didn't mean to be a predator, which is
how
everyone
fucking Christ.
Everyone would assume what you just said, because that's exactly what it sounded
Holy
like. Yeah.
fucking shit!
That was pretty bad.
Oh my god! That was bad.
That was that was pretty rough. At least you said somebody. Kind of leaves, you know, a little bit of interpretation. It's weird for them to walk out, but they're not going to. Never mind, they're idiots. I forgot. She flashed. That's so funny. Oh my goodness, dude. You actually scared the shit out of her. You jump scared her. Honestly, that's pretty smart most of the time, I would say. Yeah. That's probably one new game, honestly. Elder with soul. New game. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, you don't take that. You're probably just gonna push them into the base and they're gonna show up. And they're gonna all die. Or whoever is left is gonna die. Ooh, you got hot.
Actually, I think they do it. time I get there.
No, they don't. They're not getting any kills. In fact, one of them dies. So you're gonna get there in time to do something. Yeah, they got Vlad. One team fight, kill them all. One
Still time. I mean, still time. Hole in the wrist. Sometimes I even sneak up.
How did not get
Red team double kill.
Garbage game, garbage team.